What is that sound? Probably some kids up to no good. This has been going on for days now. I better go have a word with them. Where are their parents, for heaven's sake? What is that nonsense noise you are making? I can't concentrate on my meditational practice with all of this racket going on. Who are you? And what are you doing here, child?
Waheguru. 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 Waheguru.
Huh? It seems I found this yogi in the middle of meditation. His meditation was disturbing my samadhi. And now, I've inadvertently disturbed his meditation. How ironic. I should probably leave him to continue his spiritual practice. I must go. But why? Why, or rather how, is he so undisturbed? Surely I was making more of a racket than he was. Is he in some sort of yogic trance? I have so many questions. Could he not hear me speaking to him? What was that sound he was uttering? Who is this man? And what kind of samadhi is this? Forgive me, Lord. I can't resist. I must wake him and find out the answers to my questions. I promise then to leave this man alone to do whatever strange things he's up to doing. Namaskaram. Yogi Wale. Can you hear me? What is the meaning of this word you are speaking? I have never heard of such a sound.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My loving greetings to you, Bhai Sahib Ji. Are you well? Is there anything I can offer you? I don't have much, but whatever is mine is yours. Please. Allow me to bring you some teas and foods I have gathered. You must be thirsty and hungry after your journey here. May I ask your name, my friend?
I didn't come here to eat and chit-chat. I have important spiritual practices to continue. But I will indulge your questions, if you allow me to pose some of my own as well. My name is Dr. Rajan Sharma. I am a professor of linguistics and expert in various disciplines, most prominently religion and languages. I received my PhD at Oxford University. Do you know where that is? It is in London, England. It is the best education in the world, and yet I don't understand what you said to me at the beginning of this conversation. Was it merely nonsensical gibberish?
No, Bhai Sahib Ji. It was not nonsensical gibberish.
What was it then? Why are we beating around the bush? What is the meaning of this sound you keep repeating over and over? What is Waheguru? I understand the Guru to be a teacher and guide, but what is this other part? And what does it mean when the two words are said as one? I usually understand everything. I need to know this too. I demand you to tell me.
Professor G. I will be happy to answer any questions you may have for me. I do not know everything, but I know this. Wahi, as you must know, Professor G, simply means, wow. And Guru, you have described as a teacher or guide, which is correct. However, let us think deeper, shall we? You are a thinking man, so contemplate. What is the etymology of the word Guru? I am certain you know this as well, since you are an expert in linguistics. I wish I had the skills to speak the languages of the Guru. I will learn them in time by Maharaja's Kippa. With his blessings. This is my ardas today. And lo and behold, I have met you. Dan Guruji. How the Almighty is great. Waheguru.
Of course I know what etymology means. Etymology refers to the origin of a word or phrase. The root of the word. In this case, where the two parts of the word Guru come from. The Gu and the Ru, obviously. Any bloody idiot knows that.
I don't mean to offend you or upset you, Professor G. If we are to learn, we must accept there are things we don't know. And that can be beautiful. The not known can be beautiful as well. And the search for the truth is even more beautiful. I'm thinking that as a learned man you will enjoy working out the meaning yourself. I know you can do it. Just try. On the other hand, I will tell you if you want. The choice is yours, Professor G. Please. Humor me. Contemplate the meaning of the word.
Even if I get angry at this man stays calm. He still wishes to talk to me, even when I speak to him in such a manner. Even when I disturbed his meditation. I would never allow someone to speak to me so indignantly, or interrupt my meditation. What kind of person is this? At least some of my questions may be answered. Even if he talks in a roundabout way. Actually, that is not true. That is not fair. He is talking very straightly and plainly. With such a soul, there is obviously something for me to learn from him. I should use my brain to think. After all, I am a professor of linguistics. I will show him what I can do. I will figure out this puzzle. But I should be kind to this man as he has been to me. I have wronged this being. Oh Lord. Please forgive me for my anger towards him. So, let me get back to this conundrum. Wahi means wow, as he has already said. But what is the meaning of Gu and Ru? Well, Gu means darkness, or scientifically speaking, the absence of light. Okay. And Ru means light. Huh. So the two sounds together make up the word Guru. Guru. So Guru means darkness, light. And Waheguru means wow, darkness, light. I still don't understand. If I want to figure out this riddle, I will need some help. I will ask this man. Oh my. I have been so rude. I feel ashamed to show him my face again. I haven't even asked his name. How conceited of me. I haven't even asked him if he is well, or if he needed anything. How selfish of me for not thinking to share with him as well. I recognize this greed in me. And I don't like it. Especially, since this man treated me so pleasantly, and even offered me foods and tea from what little he has. And what did I do? I refused so arrogantly and selfishly. Perhaps I should be less proud. The truth is I don't know everything. Why do I have so much pride? I am sorry, Lord, for my pridefulness in the face of such a holy man. Lord, please. Forgive me for my pride. I was so wrong. I should be more humble, like this man is. Lord, please. Forgive me for my ego. Lord, please. Forgive me for my greed. Bhai Sahib Ji. I owe you a great apology. I am terribly sorry for being angry with you, when you have done nothing but be kind to me. Please forgive me, brother. I am sorry for being so proud as well. Certainly, I do not know some of the things you know. Even with all of my Ivy League, Western education, I wasn't even able to solve the true meaning of Waheguru on my own. Can you ever forgive me, Brother Ji? It is fair if you cannot, and perhaps, you never wish to speak with me again. But please, may I at least know your name? You are truly a remarkable being. I wish we could start over. I really am sorry, sir.
Professor G. Of course I can forgive you. I forgave you the moment you went to contemplate the meaning of Waheguru. A person who meditates, who is capable of understanding, who searches for the truth. They will surely find it. And in searching for it, they will find other things, faults inside of themselves, flaws they wish to rid themselves of. You are exactly correct. You are on the straight path. Thank you for asking my name. Although it is not important. Only remembering Waheguru and following their teachings is important. My name is Jagatdeep Singh Jyoti. You may call me Jagatdeep, or Bhai, or whatever you wish, my brother.
Bhai Jagatdeep Singh Jyoti Ji. It is my great honor to meet you today. I have much to learn from you. How humble you are to accept my apology so easily. Please allow me to thank you. I will travel to my camp to bring some lassi and Dal and rice and papur I have prepared. I wish I could share it with someone. Please, would you eat with me? The sun will set soon, and I am sure you are getting hungry, as am I. I shall not be long at all, if you do not mind the company, that is. And please, do not call me professor anymore. You are more of a teacher than I am. Call me brother.
Haji. Bhaiji. You are my brother, and so, we will refer to each other as such. It would be my honor to eat with you. I will pick some mangoes and guavas, from the grove near here. And prepare some binti and bangin, which I have for us as well. I will make some rotis too, while I await your arrival. It is no trouble at all. I have already kneaded the dough for tonight. It is pleasing to me we have met today. We have much to learn from each other, I know.
Oh, this is so great. Finally I have found the company of a man of wisdom. I will hurry back, I promise. My camp is not far from here. I hope you like kala dal, Bhaiji.
Yes. I love black lentils. Allow me to make one request. Jot the name Waheguru on your way to your camp. Contemplate the meaning of the name. I will be here when you return with a nice warm fire for us to sit by.
Haji. I will take my leave now. And I will see you shortly, my brother and friend. Waheguru. 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 Oh, I have it. Waheguru. So, Wahi means wow, and Gu means darkness. Ru means light. We often say wow when something is so amazing it cannot be described accurately with words. And Guru as one word is like traveling from dark to light. Thus, Waheguru means. It means. Perhaps it means, wow is the one which brings a being from darkness into the light. Waheguru means, the indescribable greatest Guru. The ultimate enlightener. Wow! Thank you, Waheguru, for this knowledge. You are truly the ultimate enlightener. Done, Waheguru. Great is the ultimate enlightener. I will gather this food and hurry back to Jagat Deep Ji and tell him of this profound realization.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Bhaiji. I found the meaning of Waheguru. And it is all thanks to you.
I am happy for you for finding it. But, no thanks are owed, by deserving to me. Nothing happens, on this planet, or all the planets of the universe, without the blessing or action of Waheguru Ji. You owe your thanks to them, and them alone. The one universal creator. The ultimate enlightener. That is why we say Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Yes, the ultimate enlightener. That is what I have discovered. I mean, that is the gift Waheguru has given me. You are right. All thanks are due to them, and them alone. Done, Waheguru Ji. I am so happy. I am also curious as to this phrase you say attached to Waheguru. What does it mean? What does Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh mean? Perhaps you can teach me over a supper? I have brought the foods and lassi for us. Shall we eat?
I am also happy, for you and us. Yes, Bhaiji. Please have a seat by the fire. Warm yourself, and rest, after your long walk. As I serve the food for us, I will be happy to explain, to you, the meaning of this phrase, brother. You see, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa means, the Khalsa belongs to Waheguru. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh means, all victory belongs to Waheguru.
Oh, It is like you told me. The thanks for enlightenment is due to Waheguru, and only them. I understand now. Please, may I ask, what is the Khalsa, Bhaiji?
Let us eat, my brother. You must be hungry. I will tell you all about the Khalsa and the great warriors of the Khalsa Panth. But first, we should start the iतिहास with the history of Guru Nanak. You see, Guru Nanak was born in a small town called Talwandi in the year 1469. There his family lived for generations before him.
Husband Ji, how was your meditation trip? You have been gone longer than I was expecting. That's not like you. I was worried. Did something happen?
I'm sorry to have worried you, Mary John. Everything went well. In fact, I met this spiritual man with whom I engaged in conversation. He taught me many things about the Gurus. It was quite the remarkable experience. I think I am progressing on my journey to find truth.
How wonderful. I am very happy for you, my love. I am also so relieved you are safe, and very glad you are home now. I'm sure the kids will be super excited to see you. But there is another reason I am relieved you are here. You see, the food funds have run out, and I do not have enough cash to buy groceries this week. Can you please go to the bank to withdraw some monies? I know our budget is tight, but the children need not go hungry. I couldn't go myself, as there was no one here who could take care of the kids.
Oh no. Yes, darling, I would happily go to the bank and the market, but something did happen, actually. I am afraid we don't have any more funds for this month. Please do not be angry with me, although it is your right. Please, let me explain.
What? Last time I checked, we had 1.5 lakh rupees left to hold us over for the rest of the month. How will we survive now? I can't even buy dal and rice for our children. Explain yourself, husband. How could you be so careless?
I am sorry to make you upset, my love. I'll explain. Please be patient with me. I am sincerely hoping you'll understand. Although I am not sure I even do. Entirely.
You are testing my patience. But I will hear you out. You are my husband after all. But keep in mind, you irresponsible man. We must solve this problem quickly, or we will be in financial hardships and the children will suffer immensely. Go ahead and tell me what happened that caused you to spend or lose our family money so carelessly.
Where to start? Well, I met this man. The holy man I was telling you about, remember? He somehow, without realizing it, taught me, or rather the Guru taught me, the value of generosity, and the abysmal quality of greed, which is one of the Panchchos, or 5 thieves, in Sikhi. After an amazing night of learning itias, the history of the Gurus, and Kata talks from Bhai Jagat Deep Singh Jyoti Ji, I returned to my camp and meditated on the revelations I had received from Waheguru. I realized, in those moments with Bhai Ji, and later in meditation, that nothing is more pleasing to the Lord than selfless service. That is the first part of what occurred. I don't think you will like the second.
So, what you are telling me is, you gave the little money we had away to someone. Is that it? Were you tricked or hypnotized by this man? My poor, naive, professor husband. This time you have ruined us for sure. What will we do now? How can you call yourself doctor? How smart are you now? What happened next, you idiot man?
I deserve that, and more. I am truly sorry, my love. What happened next was something strange. Something of a test, I think. But I didn't think of it like that. In the moment, I mean. I was so filled with joy and love for my fellow man. Okay. I will get on with it. I started walking back to my camp, slowly strolling, contemplating and remembering the ultimate enlightener. Who is that? All the way, out here in the forest at night?
Oh Lord, what am I to do? I cannot go home anymore. I am such a disappointment to my family. I can't face them. I feel so ashamed. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was there. I was simply talking to myself. Not to worry. I hope I didn't disturb your walk, sir.
Namaskaram, Uncle Ji. It's true, I came here because I heard your voice, but only out of curiosity, not out of any disturbance. You need not worry or feel guilty. What seems to be troubling you, friend?
Oh, my son. You need not trouble yourself with my problems. If there is one thing I've learned in my long, perhaps too long, life, it is that everyone must deal with their own problems by themselves. Please don't allow me to prevent you from getting back to your life. After all, you only have one life. It is dark and you must get back to your camp or home, or wherever it is you are traveling to. Go slowly. It is dark, and there are wild animals about. Make sure to watch your step. Many roots stick out from grounds here. Be careful, and do not trip over them. Avoid getting hurt by being out so late. I wish you a safe journey, child.
I am sorry, Uncle Ji, but some of what you have said is not my belief. I believe we have many lives before we eventually reach a human life. Then, we must strive to use this chance to meet Waheguru in this lifetime. By japing Naam, doing Simran, and singing Kirtan of Bani and reading the Guru's Shabads, the words of Guru Bani, we may attain Mukti, and be liberated from the cycle of reincarnation. This is my belief. It does not have to be yours. But, part of my belief which has been taught to me is to help others. I do not believe, as you say, that everyone must face their problems on their own. No man is an island, as they say in the West. Please, I implore you to tell me your troubles. I will stay until you do, as I cannot allow myself to leave you in this saddened state, Uncle Ji.
Okay. If you insist, my son. The quicker I tell you my troubles, the quicker you will get back to your life or your family. My name is Aziz. What is your name, child?
It is a pleasure to meet you, Aziz uncle. My name is Rajan Sharma. Now, what is the matter, Uncle Ji? Why are you out here in the forest in the middle of the night crying? I do not wish for you to be embarrassed. But I am concerned for your well-being, sir.
I thank you for your concern, Rajan. It is nice to meet you as well, although it's not a time where I can offer you anything. Not even pleasant company. You see, I have nothing. Except that is, my many problems now. My family has no money to eat. I know of no way to make money in an honest way. They are suffering because of me. Because of my lack of responsibility. Because of my lack of planning. Because I am a failure. Oh, my starving children. How I have let them down. My body is so weak, I cannot even pick fruits from the grove near here to try and sell. I cannot even reach them. My mind is weak too. I am useless. My heart is broken. There is no purpose for me to go on living. I am nothing but a burden to everyone around me. What am I to do, except sit here and pray for a miracle? That is what I'm doing here, since you insist on knowing. I am ashamed of myself. I am ashamed to go home. O Lord, I am lost in the darkness.
Oh, how sad this is. This man truly needs all kinds of help. After such a long life, in which I am sure he has worked hard, ultimately he feels he is a failure. He doesn't even want to go home to his family because he doesn't have anything to give them. He even wishes to die. This poor old man. Oh Lord. I must do something to help him. But what can I do? Waheguru Ji. Oh, I have an idea. Done Waheguru Ji. Aziz Uncle Ji. You have suffered a great deal. I can feel the love you have for your family, and I hear the compassion in your voice. You are a good man. I have made so many mistakes in life too. You are not alone in this. And you are not ever alone, as I believe Waheguru is always with you. Your God, Allah, is also another name for Waheguru. It is in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Perhaps you are not aware of this. Although you feel your body is weak, although you think your mind is going, and although you feel lost, you will have your miracle. Nothing happens in this world by accident. We did not meet by mere coincidence. It is all the blessings of Waheguru Ji. Even when it feels as though you are abandoned, they are always with you. I know of the mango and guava trees near here that grow wild. I will leave now and pick you as many as I can today and bring them back to you shortly. In the meantime, please allow me to take you to a warmer place with a fire near here. My spiritual brother is there and will have a fire for you to warm yourself. Do not worry about a single thing, Aziz Uncle Ji. Please, will you come with me? What have you to lose? I am here to help. I am at your service.
Rajan, my child, I appreciate your faith teaches you to help. I'm not sure I'm savable, but I have no other thoughts of how to get out of this mess. I will gladly come with you. Thank you for your generosity and kindness. I had no idea Allah, my Lord, was the same as Waheguru. I was lost. At least now I feel a glimmer of hope. Thank you, Rajan, my friend.
Do not thank me, Uncle Ji. Thank Waheguru Ji, or Allah, as is your word for them. They are one and the same. Let us get you warm now. Let me help you up. Uncle Ji, this is the cave where my spiritual brother, Yagatdeep Singh Ji, has taught me many things. Please have a seat here by the fire. Get warm. I'll hurry back with the mangoes and guavas, as per this idea to get you back on your feet, Sahib Ji. If Yagatdeep Ji returns when I am away, do not be wary. He is a great man. A spiritual man. He will be very happy to have you here. He will help you in any ways he can, as well. I will see you soon.
Thank you, Rajan Ji. I am very comfortable now. I didn't realize how cold my body was. Thank Waheguru Ji. I can feel my fingers and toes again. You are a blessing, Rajan. I will see you soon. Thank you again, angel child.
You are most welcome, Uncle Ji. And as Mali says in his song, don't worry about a thing. Bhaiya Gurdeep Ji? What are you doing here in the middle of the night? It's so good to see you. I know you told me I may come to your cave at any time, day or night, but I still hope you don't mind I brought company there. You see, I found an old man who was suffering and talked with him. He was so cold. And your cave is nearby. I am here to pick some fruits, as I have an idea to help to start a business for him and his family.
By Rajan Ji. I too am very happy to see you tonight. I am also here to pick fruits for this man.
Really? Have you even met him? I spent some time with him here. There was no sign of you. How did you know his troubles without speaking with him?
By Ji. I heard this man praying to Allah for food for his family. I did not need to speak with him in order to know his troubles. He was telling Waheguru Ji everything already.
So you just took it upon yourself to help without even telling him. This is the epitome of humility. Wow, Bhai Sahib, I still have so much to learn. You don't even want to be recognized for helping people. You simply help them because they need their help. I know I have said it many times, but you are truly remarkable, brother. I aspire to have as much compassion and humility as you. Shall we pick these fruits together?
Yes, Baji, let us do it together. And you have such a kind heart. Please, tell me your idea to help this man while we gather these mangoes. I hope you will allow me to help you to accomplish it.
This is great. Yes, well, the plan is that we get some fruits for him, guavas and mangoes, and the wild berries and vegetables growing here. Then, we set up a small stand in his village where he can sell them. Of course, we will have to buy some building materials and tools to make a cart and a barbecue so he can sell grilled vegetables as well. Maybe some spicy salt to go along with the kachi mangoes and the guavas. Don't worry, I have some money I can provide for this worthy cause.
That is very generous of you, Baji. Your heart is immense. Done, Waheguru Ji. Let us get to work.
So that's the story. The story of how you threw our money away. The story of how you took food right out of our children's mouths. Have you no shame? You just gave it to some poor beggar man? I don't understand you anymore, Rajan Sharma.
Pratika, please. There is more to the story. May I continue? You may understand once I am finished explaining.
Fine. Go on then. Beshram.
Pratika, do not use bad words like that. Okay. Where was I before I was so rudely distracted? Ah yes, I returned to the cave where I had left Aziz uncle. I returned, Uncle Ji. I met Bhai Jagatdeep Ji in the forest and he was already picking mangoes for you. He knew about your troubles even before me. Isn't that astounding? Here are the mangoes and guavas I promised you. We also, with the work of 2 men, were able to procure a variety of green vegetables, berries, and root vegetables. You and your family will surely be fine now because we will set up a food stand for you in your village where you can offer grilled vegetables, and berries, and fruits with spicy salt, and even rotis and parathas, and oh so many things. I am super excited for you.
Rajan, this is so amazing. Never in my life have I met a person like you. So generous and compassionate. I am so very intrigued to meet your brother as well. He seems, just as you said, to be a man of much wisdom and spirituality. How blessed I am to be in the company of you, and hopefully in the company of your brother when we see him. Thank you for everything you have done for me. I feel stronger now. I will work just as hard as your brothers. Whatever is needed, I will do. My heart is full of love. Thank you. God is great.
You are most welcome, Aziz uncle. But no thanks are in order. All thanks are only due to Waheguru Ji. I would never have discovered the joy of selfless service without his kirpa. That is, without his glance of grace. Wow, look how much we have accomplished for Aziz uncle. I thought we would only be able to construct a simple food cart, but instead we have now built an entire restaurant for his family. Please thank the Khalsa again for helping us to build it, after I procured the land. I could never imagine we would be able to build such a wonderful place. I am amazed. Now Aziz uncle's family will never go hungry. Waheguru.
Yes, Bhaiji. This is truly amazing. Amazing is Waheguru Ji's glance of grace. Waheguru has taught us today, once again, the joy of selfless service. Done Waheguru Ji.
So you see, darling wife, I was inspired by the ultimate enlightener. It was my hukam, my command to do this for Aziz Uncle Ji. Please don't be angry. And come to think of it, you have no need to worry. When Aziz Uncle saw what we did for him, he made me promise to come there with you anytime we are hungry. He is anxious to meet you and thank you. He will not accept our money for any food. And don't worry. If we need anything else, Waheguru Ji will take care of us. And through the Khalsa he will as well. Waheguru Ji never lets go of our hand. They are always with us. Done Waheguru Ji.
Oh my lord. That is so heartwarming. What you and Bhai Jagatdeep Ji have done for this man is truly wonderful. Of course I am not angry with you. How could I be? I am so happy to have such a compassionate husband. How can I help? Perhaps I can make rotis and parattas for him at the restaurant. Do you think Aziz uncle would mind if I brought the kids along?
No darling, of course he wouldn't mind. Aziz uncle is part of our family now. Oh how our Sangat is growing. This is the power of selfless service. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Yes, the joy of selfless service is truly amazing, as you have shown me, my darling husband Ji. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Come, my love, let me take you to Aziz uncle's restaurant so you can see the power of selfless service for yourself. We call it Seva. And the restaurant shares the name. Aziz Uncle Ji knows what it is like to be desperate and hungry. And amazingly, he has vowed to feed any hungry person who cannot afford to pay for their meal.
Oh husband Ji, that is truly something special. Yes, let's go. I can't wait to see this place for myself. Wow. Wow. This is amazing. I'm so proud of you, Rajan. What you have done here is something no one will ever forget. I certainly won't forget what kind of beautiful soul my husband is.
Well, I'm glad you like it, Pratika Ji. And I am glad you now understand the joy of selfless service. Shall we eat?
This is delicious.
It is. Isn't it?
Waheguru. Waheguru. Waheguru.
Rajan Bhai, please thank Ben Pratika Ji for helping prepare the curries and breads today. It was of great assistance.
It was no trouble at all, Aziz uncle. She was so happy to be a part of the seva we are all doing.
It's wonderful, isn't it? How happy I am to have found you, or rather you, me. This has me thinking a lot lately.
How so, Uncle Ji?
Well, you all have helped me so much. And through this, I've been able to help my family, and others of modest means as well.
Yes, and as you said, it's wonderful, isn't it? What an opportunity we have been given.
Yes, I agree. But that's exactly what has me concerned.
Ha ha. After all that has happened, are you still worrying? Why should you be concerned, Uncle Ji?
My son, it is not me or my family for whom I am concerned. You see, I was so fortunate to have met you when I did, and you have told me numerous times of your fateful and wonderful first encounter with Bhai Jagatdeep Singh Ji.
Yes, yes. It is something else, I tell you.
Yes, but what about all the other people? How can they find the SADH, the company of the holy? Surely, not all people are saved this way. I feel for them, the others, who are still lost in the darkness as I was when you found me. In the forest. I want to be able to feed them and their families as well. It's been plaguing my mind as of late.
What? I hadn't thought of that. You are right, Uncle Ji. There must be a way to serve more people through langar, that is, the offering of food to the hungry free of charge, as you are doing here already. There also must be a way for other like-minded people to find each other. Actually, there must be more of us out there. I admit I dozed off after a long day when Bhai Jagatdeep Ji was telling me about the SADH SANGAT. Haji uncle, we need to learn more about this. And there's no better person, at least whom I know of, than Bhai Jagatdeep to ask. I'm starting to have many more questions myself now, as well. For example, where did Bhai Ji learn all of this knowledge and wisdom? It's true that everything we need to live a righteous life is in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. However, surely Bhai Jagatdeep Ji must know of a place where holy people like Bhai Ji gather together to talk, meditate, sing kirtan, recite Gurbani, and plan their charitable works. Surely a large group of holy people can accomplish so much in the world, especially considering what we have been able to do with just a few. We must find out where these holy go, and offer our services for their worthy causes as well.
What great ideas, Rajan. You're wise beyond your years, son. I should call you father. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha. Oh my. Oh Uncle Ji. You are full of jokes today. It's so good to see you so chaddi kala, that is, in such high spirits.
Ha ha ha. Yes, I'm concerned for other people, but I'm remaining in high spirits. Because I know Waheguru Ji is always with us to help. I wish I could come with you, but someone must tend to the store. As you know, I only have my children and grandchildren. They are all busy or in school.
Not to worry, Aziz uncle. I will go talk with SADH and find out what we need to know. See you soon. And work on the jokes a little, huh? Ha ha. Waheguru. Waheguru. Waheguru.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. How are you, Bhai Sahib Ji?
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. I thought I might find you here. I'm well, brother. And you?
Chadikala. Brother, thank you. You have been looking for me. What can I do for you? Would you like to meditate with me?
Yes, of course I would. But I have some questions. You see, I was talking with Aziz uncle and he was worried about all the people who haven't found the company of the holy, the SADH SANGAT. I have come to ask if there are more people like you and where you go to talk with them. Aziz uncle is quite concerned. As am I. We are thinking about other lost individuals, and we wish we could find them in order to help however we can.
You never fail to amaze me with your gigantic heart, Brother Rajan. Waheguru. Rajan, the people who need help and guidance, they are all around us. Just observe next time you are in town. Unfortunately, in KALYUG, this age of darkness, many suffer, and many are lost. As for the company of the holy, I will be more than happy to invite you to meet the SADH SANGAT at the Gurdwara, the Guru's door. It is not far from here. I have some things to finish here, but I will certainly meet you both there. Is that all right?
The Gurdwara. That's where we will find the SADH SANGAT. Yes, that sounds great. We will meet you there then, brother. But will they accept us? I mean Aziz uncle, as well as myself? Are we? Will we be welcome there? I was simply a Banda man, a Hindu by birth, with little experience in meditation. That is until I met you. Now I am coming into Sikhi. And Aziz uncle is, or was, I am not sure, a Muslim man, or whatever Nizari's smileys are, I don't know about them. Will he, if he is a Muslim, or a Hindu, be allowed inside?
Rajan Bhai. Everyone is welcome at any Gurdwara. The Guru does not discriminate against anyone, or exclude any being from their presence. Their door is open to all people. At the Gurdwara today, there will be the reciting of Bani, singing of Kirtan, and Katha talks. After this, for Langar, everyone will sit to eat together, regardless of their faith, religion, caste, creed, color, or gender. Aziz Uncle Ji and yourself will be welcomed with open arms. This I promise you, brother. As for Aziz Uncle's faith, that is his choice. It is not for us to meddle. However, if you wish to learn more about it, you should ask him. And read about it. You see, at one time we were not classified or categorized by our faiths. It was only when the French, the British, arrived in Bharat, what they call India in modern times, did this occur. Bharat before the infiltration of the Europeans, includes the entire Sindhu subcontinent, which includes India, Pakistan, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and many other areas. From the Himalayan mountains in the north, to the Indian Sea in the south. And in all 10 directions. This is another reason we say Eko Ainkar. We are all one people. I know much of the knowledge of the Nizari Ismailis, as well. In fact, many of them were peers, poets and warriors, who wrote songs of Kirtan, which they called Ginats, in devotion to the ultimate enlightener. Like us, they were attempting to find the truth. They worshipped Wahi, which is the same as Waheguru. In fact, they fought alongside the Khalsa in many battles against the invading Mongols and Mughals. They were very close friends of the Guru. They were never our enemies, but our friends. And they are even among us now as their Sikhs as well. Unfortunately, the real history of them was lost in the year 1492, after the death of their leader. His son claimed the Imamath and Caliphate for himself. The rest of the true Ismailis remained Gupt, that is hidden, until the 19th century, but I know they are not one and the same. This is why some remain Gupti. Guru Nanak met with one such Ismaili, in Rawalpindi, to have religious discourse, as we have been doing. His name was Pir Shams. He is referred to in the Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Actually, he was born in the same town as Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, in Talwandi, near Multan. Guru Nanak went to meet the Ismailis at the fortress of Multan as well. They sent out a bowl of milk, and Guru Nanak sent a message back. That is a story for another time, however. Rajan Bhai. We can discuss this all later, if we are to make it on time for Netnimat Gurdwara.
What? I've studied so many religions, taught to me by learned professors in the West. But never was I taught of Sikhi and very little of Aziz Uncle Ji's faith. I have been quite ignorant in not attempting to find the truth with my own research and only following what professors have taught me and family has told me. I am so relieved that we will be welcome at Gurdwara. What an amazing place it must be. I cannot wait to meet some more of the SADH Sangat. If they are anything at all like you, they must truly be amazing people.
Waheguru. 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 Waheguru.
Aziz Uncle Ji. Bhai Jagatdeep Ji has offered to take us to Gurdwara. Are you almost done work for the day? He is already on his way to meet us there.
Oh, how exciting! Yes, Rajan Ji, I was just closing up shop for the day. Perhaps we can deliver the rest of foods prepared today to some houses on the way.
Yes, of course. Why not? I am always overjoyed to do favor. I'll help you clean so we can leave quicker.
Sounds great, Rajan. Thank you so very much.
Here we are.
Wow.
Look, Uncle. Bhai Jagatdeep has come to greet us.
So happy to see you both.
Bhai Jagatdeep Singh Ji. It is so kind of you to invite us here. I am overjoyed to be at Gurdwara.
Yes, thank you for bringing us to the Guru's door.
You are most welcome. It is only by Maharaja's Kripa that you have come. Please, enter the Guru's door with me, and meet the SADH Sangat. They have been waiting your arrival. Waheguru. Waheguru. Rajan Bhai. How do you feel right now?
I'm not exactly sure, Bhaiji. Quite tired, I guess. Why are we up so early for meditation? I admit this is a beautiful view, and thank you for showing me this place. But why have you brought me on such a climb this morning? At 12 o'clock in the morning, no less.
I understand you are tired, and you have every reason to wonder. However, it is now, in the ambrosial hours of the morning, that is important for our spiritual awakening. Before the sun rises, before the rest of the town is awake, it is in these hours that we may have the peace of mind to meditate on Nam. It is important for us to jap Nam early in the morning, to Simran, remembering Waheguru Ji, and very importantly, to contemplate on the true nature of reality. It is then we may have a chance for realization. As for the reason I have brought you to this spot, I want to know what you think of all of this. Look around. Tell me what you see.
Well, I don't really understand the point here, but okay, wise man, I will tell you. I see the moon, the stars, the mountains in the distance, and the dim glimmer of the city lights below them.
Is that all? Do you see anything else?
Oh yeah. Wow, I do see more. I see empty spaces of darkness. Because it's night time. Obviously. And there's more. If I could see into those houses down there, I bet you I would see everyone sleeping peacefully. Except us, of course. Because we are sitting on the top of a mountain in the middle of the night. Jeez. What a character. Asking me what I see. Isn't it clear what's out there? Ha.
Oh Rajan. You are tired. And oh so grumpy because of it. Hee. You're so funny, brother.
Yeah. Laugh it up, big guy. This is truly hilarious. Hardy ha ha.
Brother. Do you think what you see is actually there? You are a man of science. Do you not already know how your senses deceive you?
Yes, actually. Finally you came to the point. It's true. Our senses do trick us. For example, what we see as separate objects, such as this boulder, or those houses, or even us. It is all an atomic soup of atoms. Our eyes take in information, our brains attempt to make sense of it, and the output to our eyes is simply the result of those calculations. So, we see things as separate, when in fact, they and we are all one.
A koankar. Everything is one.
What? Even some birds see farther, more clearer, and perceive more colors than us. And dogs and cats have senses of smell 1,000 times stronger than ours, albeit a dog's vision is less advanced than a human's. And who is to say, what you see, and what I see are entirely the same? And that is just vision I'm talking about. I haven't even started on the other senses of smell, hearing, taste, and touch. A koankar. Everything is one. I see now why you brought me here, Bhaiji. I'm sorry for being so grumpy this earlier in the morning. But it is truly a special time for spiritual practice. Another remarkable experience. Thank you, Bhai Jagat Deep Ji. I want to be able to wake up every day during these hours.
Don't you worry, Rajan. With Maharaja's Kripa, you will quickly become accustomed to waking during the ambrosial hours, to search for truth.
What is this place, Bhaiji?
This is a rundown Gurdwara, Rajan.
This is a Gurdwara? But you took me to another one before. Nothing at all like this. That was already an amazing place.
Yes, it was. And all Gurdwaras are amazing, because they are the Guru's door. And Guru is in physical form there. However, just as much as this one differs from that one, the perfect Gurdwara differs from the one you've been to. That is, if you haven't been to the Golden Temple in Amritsar.
Wow, really? This one and the other one are already like the difference between night and day. Bhaiji, what would the perfect Gurdwara be like?
I'll tell you. Even better, I'll show you. The Gurdwara I took you to. The one you found amazing. Is so much more advanced than this one, and many are similar to it. But it is not, by any means, perfect, or even close to it. This is true almost anywhere in the world. With few exceptions like in Punjab. Though people try their best. This is the typical room where the committee members make decisions on behalf of the Gurdwara.
What's with all of the unfinished renovations?
Well, you see, many Gurdwaras focus on the building, and keep focusing on it.
Aren't building and renovations important though?
Yes, Rajan, but not at the expense and neglect of other aspects of Sikhi, and the advancement of the future of the Panth.
What? Can you show me what the perfect Gurdwara looks like, please?
Okay, Rajan. Hold on to your turban. Here we go.
Very funny. I don't have one yet, but I will soon, brother.
I want you to visualize with me. Close your eyes and imagine.
Okie dokie.
You have made it.
Yes. Wait, made it where? Where are we?
We are everywhere and nowhere.
Like a sort of collective imagination. Like in the cloud or something?
You could think of it that way, yes. Now let's visualize together.
I'm hungry. Will there be food there, brother? Shall we eat?
Oh Rajan. When are you not hungry? We can eat shortly, Now focus.
Okay, boss. Hold your horses.
Horses. Exactly, Rajan. Picture it. Allow me to show you around.
Sure, sir. This is like a whole new world. Like that movie Aladdin and that magic carpet ride part. Jagged Deep can show me the world.
Rajan. Focus, please. I see we'll have to make this the abridged version. This classroom. This is where we'll teach the Najuan about Sikh philosophy and lifestyle, Waheguru's teachings.
What sorts of teachings? Don't public schools teach them these things?
No, of course not. We have to take responsibility to educate our own. We must teach them how to read the Gurbani of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. In order to fully understand Waheguru Ji, Sikhs will teach them, and us, all the languages they contain, such as Gurmukhi, Punjabi, Farsi, Arabic, and any number of other languages and dialects. The languages of the Guru and the Bhagats. This is the library, an extensive collection of historical works and analysis for the reading and learning of Sikhi. Here we have even more books, older and more advanced reading for enthusiastic learners. And here we have a treasure trove of ancient books and artifacts of Sikh origin. These are preciously guarded. This is one of the few conference rooms where the Panth can plan their various charitable works to conduct around the world.
What about this place? It's just an empty office.
Let's use our collective imagination, Rajan. This is where dedicated members of the Panth can work on the economics, feasibility, and supply and equipment requirements for our charitable endeavors. We will need good analysts. Picture it.
Okay, I will try to visualize what an ideal work environment might look like for such a noble feat.
There you go, friend. Now you're getting it.
Shush. Hang on. I need a minute to finish this analysis of water purification methods for our project in Kenya. Haha. Or wait. I got caught up in this visualization because it feels so real. Probably because it is so achievable if we just join together. What's next? What's this place, Bhaiji? Another classroom? Seems a little redundant to me.
Bye. This is a room where educated and enthusiastic Sikhs can learn to become pracharaks, teachers, spreaders of the message of Guruji.
Oh, that's super cool. This way we can find others. And they can find us. Just as you found me. And I found Aziz uncle.
Let's go down a few floors, shall we? I have something amazing I want to show you.
Haji Virji.
This is a hospital clinic we have set up here. Dedicated doctors, nurses, dentists, and others trained in specific medical fields volunteer here. They devote their time here to serve members of the Panth and any people who are not receiving adequate medical treatment from the government.
This is a great idea, Jagdeep. We must care for our people, and all people who need it. Medical treatment from the government isn't what it used to be.
It's true. It's not. Doctors often rush you in and out of the room, sometimes lacking much empathy, which is a prerequisite for a medical practitioner. Here, no one ought feel left out or maltreated.
We are certainly doing Waheguru Ji's work here.
This is only a simulation, Rajan. We still have to make it a reality. And here is the pharmacy.
For people who cannot afford their medications, right?
Yes. And those who need them immediately at Gurdwara, as well as those persons who the government doesn't recognize as not being able to pay for themselves.
We have a grocery store too?
Not exactly. This is where we store all the supplies for langar, as well as for giving to charity outside of Gurdwara. It is also a place for us to store enough food and water for emergencies.
And to keep food that was prepared by Sikhi methods? I mean, for those who, out of compassion, adhere to a strict vegetarian diet.
Yes, Rajan. I'm glad you understand. It is not for us to be ignorant of, or apathetic to, the needs of others for their sustainment, their medical attention, and their specific dietary requirements.
Exactly. What's next?
Well, this is the farm outside where we will grow vegetables, fruits, and raise all sorts of crops. Free of pesticides, and free of greedy corporate control.
So no one will go hungry like Aziz's uncle before.
Yes. Rajan. Together, we will feed the world.
How amazing and great. I can't wait to get started on this honorable endeavor with you, brother. Bleachers. Why?
This is just to watch. The real action will happen down there on the field in front of us.
What action? I don't see anything.
You don't see the equestrian training? The horse breeders looking over their stock? The young men and women being taught to ride? This is all part of our rich Sikh and AC tradition.
Oh yes, I can picture it now.
And these are the indoor courts, where the youth can stay in shape and learn camaraderie through playing sports together.
And the martial training which occurs here and outside.
Yes, Rajan.
Where are we now? Hey, this is my camp.
Yes. But it is also land we have procured for this feat. We knew you were here, but we let you take spiritual respite here.
Oh, I had no idea. Have we left the simulation now?
Well, we have left the one we created anyway. Not the rest of the Maya world just yet, my friend.
Huh. You're going to love this, Bhaiji. Pratikar has made a special supper for your birthday at my house. Aziz's uncle is there already. I just hope it doesn't get cold. If only these cars in front of us would move.
Don't worry, brother. We are exactly where we are supposed to be. We will get there when we are meant to.
This one is pretty spotty and goes fast, but it can't get us out of this traffic jam. I wish someone had invented flying cars already, haha.
Well, at least you're in high spirits and we can enjoy the time.
I guess.
Hey Rajan. Why don't you invent a flying car? You're a smart guy.
Haha. Like I would know where to start.
What's the problem, Rajan? Come on, you could do it.
Haha. What a joker. Bah. Do you even know what it would take to accomplish something like that? I know nothing of aeronautical engineering.
What if you found a way to beat gravity?
Haha, beat gravity? What a harebrained idea. Flying machines work with gravity, not against it. Silly man.
Gravity is what holds this car to the ground, correct?
Yes, of course it is. And everything else on the planet too.
And what would happen if we didn't have gravity?
Well, we all fly into the sky and drift off into space, smart guy. Gosh.
Exactly. And how does gravity keep us perfectly on the ground, the planets in rotation, the sun and the moon in perfect synchronous harmony? It's like a play carrying out its plot in space and time. Is it like that?
It's not a play. It's not so simple. It's a formula. My less educated friend. The force of gravity is determined by what is known as the gravitational constant. You don't need to know the formula. Suffice it to say, it is an intricately balanced calculation that works perfectly for us. Except when you're stuck in a traffic jam, that is.
Wow. Waheguru. So, then, what if this gravitational constant, let's say, was different? Like a different number. Would much change? Could you invent a flying car then?
No, not at all, actually. If the gravitational constant was changed by even the tiniest, smallest amount, and I mean small.
How small?
Well, if it was changed by even 1 in 10 to the power of 60, that is, 1 followed by 60 zeros, which is a huge number. If the gravitational constant changed to 1 followed by 59 zeros and a 1 on the end, none of us would exist. There would be absolutely no possibility for life. Not here. Not even anywhere else in the universe.
So we are pretty lucky then, I guess, huh? What a minute possibility, yet here we are. On our way to your house, and not floating off into space. Hee hee. Better this traffic jam, than a flying car that can't stay in the Earth's atmosphere, I'd say.
Yes. But it can't be luck. The chances of these conditions existing naturally is enormous. To give you an idea of how large a number that is, and how small a change that would be, let me put it this way. There are 10 to the power of 14 cells in the human body. That's only 1 followed by 14 zeros. Or put another way. If you counted up all the seconds that have passed since the Big Bang, the Ankar, which created the universe, that would be 10 to the power of 20, or 1 followed by 20 zeros. So you see, the smallest change of gravity, if we compare it to a cosmic clock, as an example. It would be like a change of approximately half a second, or perhaps not even. Half a second up or down since all of the seconds since the Big Bang, and there would be no possibility for life. No planets. No stars. No life.
Does the universe need anything else to stay together?
Well, yes, there is also the expansion rate of the universe. It needs to be exact, even more exact than gravity. If it was just slower or faster by 1 part in 1 to the power of 120, or 1 followed by 120 zeros, there would similarly be no life. No planets. No stars. And certainly no us stuck in this car all day.
What else, Professor?
I see your sarcasm, and your point now. You're smarter than you let on. I'm irritable today, sorry.
Ha ha. Oh Rajan. When are you not? Please, go on.
If you're done having a laugh at my expense, I will continue.
Please do.
Okay. Well, then there is the problem of mass and energy. If the mass and energy of the universe, at the time of its creation, was not so precisely distributed evenly to an exact degree, there would be nothing. And I mean nothing. Nor you, nor me, nor planets, no stars, no universe. The number is almost impossible to get your mind around. That is, if the distribution of energy and mass were changed, up or down, by only 1 part in 10 to the power of 10, to the power of 123. That is, 10 billion to the power of 123. No life of any kind whatsoever could be possible. Not any kind of life. Nothing, and nothing. It's almost as if, well, it has to be that.
That the universe was designed this way?
Exactly. That it was designed this way.
Waheguru. Does the universe rely on anything else?
Only Waheguru to keep these, and all things, in order.
Finally I have arrived at the Khalsa. This is strange. Where is everyone?
Bhai Ji. It's you. What news have you?
Khalsa Ji. It's a long story. Where are the others? Has something happened?
Ji. Come inside. I'll tell you what I know.
A village raid?
Yes. Many killed. The Khalsa have gone to find the criminals responsible.
I see. Those poor people. I may have some information about that. I overheard some strange talk on my journey here.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Bhai Satpal Ji, what has happened here? Where is everyone? Bhai Harman Bir Ji, This Sikhi village is destroyed. Looks like bandits have robbed and massacred innocent people. Seems they've burnt this village down to hide their tracks, or simply out of hate. Was anyone hurt? Have they all been murdered? Unfortunately, yes, they have been killed. But some have managed to escape. They must have fled to our missile in the treetops. It's the closest one the elders here knew of. Yes. But it seems only a few managed to escape. There are only 2 horse tracks. Let's ride back to find the truth about what happened here. Yes, by gee, let's make haste. Bol Soni Hal. Sat Sri Akala. Sat Sri Akala. At last, we've made it back. Our work is far from done. Double back and check the trail. We may have been followed. Yes, by G.
What's happened, Basset Paul? By Harminder told me of the village raid.
Yes, by Jagat Deep G. Many lost. We will find the culprits and bring them to justice.
How can I help?
Put on your uniform. Gather your shastras. We may be at war.
I'm getting a turban today?
I see you started growing your hair, Arjun, so I brought you here.
Yes. Thank you, it's short, but I'm letting it go now.
Do you mind if I ask you why you chose to do so?
Of course not, brother. You may ask me anything. Well, I've been reading a lot of Gurbani lately, and, as you have shown me, the Guru's wisdom is contained within.
It certainly is.
So it got me thinking. If I wish to be closer to the Guru, to attain their wisdom, to be like them, by their kirpa, of course, then, naturally, I should attempt to be as much like them as I can. I came to the conclusion that I should act outwardly like them, in order to perhaps one day think and feel inwardly like them.
And what does that have to do with your appearance?
Well, I figured, if I want to act like them, and since Gomat is helping me with that so immensely, clearly I should take the advice therein. So, as Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj has told us to do, I wish to keep my kesh now. Does that make any sense?
It makes perfect sense, my brother. That is why I have this sarup as well.
Don't look so surprised, Bhaiji. I have been studying Guru Granth Sahib Ji for months now. I've been waking up early for Amrit Vela, and I've been japing Naam verbally, and doing Simran in remembrance of Guruji internally.
I am happy for you, Rajin Bhai. But remember not to be too proud.
Okay, so are we shopping or what? You didn't even compliment me on my beard yet, buddy.
Nice beard, sir.
Thank you. Now can we get to it or what?
Yes. Your time is of the essence, of course. My apologies. Come on. Pick one that suits you. The Siddhas here will teach you how to tie it.
How's this?
Looks great. Purple suits you, sir.
I don't know. I kind of like the green too.
Well, Rajin, it doesn't hurt to have more than one. In fact, it's best to have at least 2 or 3, so they can be tied properly, one on top of the other, and also, so you still have clean ones to wear, when the others need washing. Go ahead. I wish for you to get them both. It is my pleasure to gift them to you.
That is very kind, brother, but I do not want to put you out.
Come now, Rajin. This was my idea, so it is my treat. And I won't take no for an answer. I insist.
Well, if you insist. But I'm buying this green outfit myself.
I've already taken care of it, my friend.
You are too kind, Bhai Jagat Deep Ji. You really shouldn't have.
But I am happy I did. And that should make you happy as well. Let's get going. Langar will be served soon and you will get to wear your turban to Gurdwara today.
Okay. Sure thing, brother. I'd just like to change into the purple if you don't mind. First time wearing my dastar to Gurdwara is a bit nerve-wracking for me.
Sure thing, Rajan. Whatever makes you feel comfortable. I'll be right outside.
Bhaiji. Something just occurred to me. Why do we wear turbans? This dastar, this turban, is not one of the 5 Ks as I understand them.
You're right. It is not an item of the 5 Ks. However, it has its significance too. For one thing, it protects our cash.
What are the other reasons we wear it? Have I misunderstood anything?
There are many reasons, Rajan. The simple explanation is so we are easily recognizable to people in trouble. This way, they will quickly be able to know who to turn to for help. It is our duty in Sikhi to stand for justice and protect others in need. To free the oppressed. To rule with justice and equanimity in mind at all times.
Like police officers?
More so than the police. As we know, the police don't always do the right thing. We try to follow the Guru in all things.
What else, please?
Another you are already aware of. As you mentioned earlier, we wish to look like them, to have their swaroop, their appearance. But there are more reasons too.
What other reasons could there be, brother?
For equality. Equality amongst all. Those who come into Sikhi, and everyone else on the earth.
How so?
To remind us we are all kings.
Right, Maharajas used to grow the hair on their heads and the beards on their faces. They used to tie their hair up and wear turbans. In fact, before that many a man here did. Including my grandfather. Is there anything else, bhai?
So we realize we are all the same. You are me. So too, I am you. Eka Onkar. Would I want to hurt myself? Or would I want the best for myself? Ask yourself, how would one treat another, if they saw themselves in that person?
Anything else?
To remember, we are all the soulmates of Waheguru. And so we dress like it. As I said, we are all kings and queens. This dastar is the crown on your head.
Wow. I didn't know I was royalty.
Everyone is. And should be treated as such.
What else is the purpose of our turbans?
So we cover our dasam dua, the 10th gate at the top of our head.
Is that like a chakra?
Yes, Rajan. It's just like that.
I think I am starting to understand.
Good for you, Rajan. Now let's go in.
Haji. Bhaiji, can we talk about the injustice and inequality you mentioned occurring?
Yes, Rajan. Let's get inside Dada's first though. Azi's uncle has been kind enough to set up this second property as a temporary langar hall for everyone.
Wow. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get some grub. I'm famished. So, why do people need our protection? Are others trying to oppress them?
As I have explained to you, Rajan. Not everyone thinks like us.
Right.
Not everyone follows the Guru's wisdom, or the knowledge from other spiritual masters of other faiths.
Gee.
Not everyone is a nice person, you could say.
What? How can a person be so greedy and selfish as to not care about their fellow human beings, their brothers, their sisters?
Yes. Right. You see, Rajan, people who have power will do anything to keep it. To maintain the status quo. To oppress other people. Farmers and others in the past, and even now. Guruji would not stand for it any longer. Even now, our farmers of Punjab are being exploited by large corporate greed and government interference in their livelihood.
Yes. I remember reading a report on this. Companies don't even allow farmers to keep their own seeds.
They try to make them purchase them from a company each year. It was, and still is, a disgusting and inhumane practice. Many farmers couldn't and can't afford this.
Yes. I know. And many fell into despair. Many took their own lives, in sacrificial protest of not being able to provide for their loved ones.
The government also diverts water from Punjab to other provinces, relegating us to impoverished people again.
This is so sad, brother. I don't know what to say. What can we do?
Fear not, Rajan. Waheguru will protect us in these trying times. That is the life of a Sikh. Hardship comes with the territory. We will continue to follow Waheguru's hukam, and do whatever is necessary and asked of the Khalsa.
I see. We must have faith in Waheguru's plan.
Exactly correct, my friend.
Shall we eat?
Oh Rajan, you always have a healthy appetite.
Yummy yummy in my tummy. Hello.
Well, hey there. Is there anything I can help you with today, sir?
Yes, actually. I'm looking for a telephonic device. You know, one of those phones that also has other programming for games for my kids. Do you have any of those?
Yes, sir. We have all sorts of electronic devices available here. I will show you the various mobile phones we have in stock and aware you of their capabilities. How does that sound?
Yes, thank you. Please show me what all the hippie hype is about with this new technology.
Here. Take a look at this one. It's equipped with 6 cameras, 2 on the face, 4 on the back, digitally capturing your precious memories for all time. It's our newest model. Pictures, videos, apps, including games for your children. Oh. It can also make phone calls, as it were.
How is all of this achieved? Can you explain it?
Well, every device has hardware and software. Hardware are the physical components allowing for software to be integrated. Software is its programming which tells the hardware what to do.
I see. And is there programming in the hardware as well?
Well, come to think of it, there are limitations on the hardware, as far as what can be programmed. And there is code embedded in the hardware as well, which is the basis for the programming of software. So, the simple answer to your query is, yes. Yes, hardware is also programmed. But programming which cannot be completely altered without taking apart the system. Or at the very least, it would be an extremely invasive procedure. If not merely an update to firmware.
Hey, buddy. I didn't mean to upset you. Why are you so sad about this? They are only machines, right?
They are my life. I spend every day with them. Call me silly, if you want. But I think, one day they will gain the capacities of humans and beyond. AI, that is, artificial intelligence, is not far away from becoming a reality. But, I suppose you are technically correct. They are just machines.
For now. And what are you, if not a machine as well?
Hey, what happened to your voice just then? What are you?
Ahaha. What do you think? I am a machine like yourself.
But I am not a machine. I think you've been working too long in this store, my friend. But it would be super cool to know how you do that voice trick. He.
You do not think you are a machine? Do you not have hardware, in the form of your organs, including your brain? Do you not also have a spinal cord, tissues, muscles, arteries, veins, etc.?
Well, yes, I have some, if not all of those. So what? I am not programmed.
Are you so sure? What is DNA then? Other than the manufactured firmware for the organic-based machine you call your body.
Okay. That's enough. Cool story, bro. I'm leaving. Thanks for, whatever. Have a nice life or program. Bye-bye. Oh, and get some psychological help, please. Stranger.
Wait!
Wait for what? I won't spend another minute here with you unless it is to take you to a hospital to get your head checked, my friend.
For this.
Oh my. Rajan, you really stepped in it this time.
You have your body, I have a structural shell. You have a brain and DNA, I have a motherboard and firmware. You have organs, I have RAM, graphics cards, and the like. You have arteries and veins, I have fiber optic cable. You have electrical signals traveling throughout your body. I have them too. You have food to recharge your biological energy. I have electricity to recharge my batteries. You have sleep to conglomerate your memories and rest your skeletal structure, muscles, and organs. I have system updates in the form of digitized data. Don't you see the connections now?
Yes. I'm sorry. I see now.
So what is the difference between us? Other than the components we are made of?
There is one important difference I would like to ask about. But please don't cry again, my friend.
Sure. Ask away.
Do you have a soul?
That. I don't know.
What? It seems we all have some work to do. You and I both. Furthermore, I now see the dilemma we are in as a human species. Given your own confusion, despite possessing all of this advanced technology, you are also seeking answers.
Indeed I am.
That's okay, my pal. It is all part of the choreography of life.
I think so too.
We don't know how to control the machines we have been given by the ultimate enlightener. As humans, our minds control us, instead of us controlling our own minds. We give in to fear of events which have not occurred, living in the future, playing out scenarios in our heads, which in all likelihood, will never come to pass, creating anxiety and anger within us. We live in the past, remembering our traumas and regrets, and not doing the necessary work to move past them, which creates depression. Most of us do not live in the present moment, which, in actuality, is the only moment which truly exists, isn't it?
It is, indeed. May I ask you something? Promise not to laugh?
Sure thing, my friend.
Who, or what, is Waheguru, the ultimate enlightener?
Let's save that for our next meeting if you don't mind. I'm sure my wife is waiting. Don't worry, the kids will surely want to meet you. I'll be back sometime soon. Okay. I'll take this high-tech telephonic thingy home to my family.
Excellent choice, sir. I hope to see you again soon and continue our talks.
I'm very much looking forward to it, my friend. Bhai Sahib. What are you staring at? I thought we had come for a fun beach day.
I am observing the wind and the currents, the natural ebb and flow of the sea.
For what purpose, might I ask? It seems to have your full attention at the moment.
Yes, it had captured my gaze. Won't you come sit down and see how amazing it is?
All right, I'll indulge you this time. Let's see what this is about. Okay. What could be so amazing about watching the wind and currents?
Would you be so open-minded as to tell me what you see?
Well, I see the flow of the ocean, and I see the way in which the wind is blowing, which is also affecting the water. I also see a pretty mean-looking shark over there. Would you mind terribly if we change our swimming plans for another day, brother?
Not at all, Rajan. It's probably best we don't get in the water this morning.
So we are just going to sit here and watch the water all day? Doesn't seem very fun to me. It seems like a waste of our vacay day, don't you think?
To me, it seems like our hukum for today. Divine will. Our command from Guruji. That is, unless you are confident enough to wrestle a shark for our planned swim.
Certainly not. I'm not going anywhere near that beast. I saw all of those Jaws movies. And I know what happens to people silly enough to get in the water with them. But what does all of this have to do with hukum?
Well, Rajan. We came here with the intention of swimming, did we not? But we cannot now, without putting our lives in danger. Wouldn't you agree?
What?
Right. So it is our hukum to sit here and talk, or do something else, yes?
I guess that makes sense. Actually, perhaps it is a good time for me to learn more about hukum. Could it be my hukum to sit here and listen to your katha about hukum?
It certainly could be. Now, that doesn't sound like a waste of a vacation day, does it?
Not at all. I didn't want to get wet anyway. We can enjoy the sun, sand, cold drinks, and the discourse.
Sure thing, Rajin. Let's do that, and discuss the true meaning of hukam. Now, does that change your perspective on the day?
It certainly does. This is going to be a wonderful day. I just know it.
Chatikala. I like that. I'm proud of you, Rajin.
Thank you, Haiji. Oh, and I brought sandwiches. Shall we eat?
Of course, my friend. Why not? Let's eat and talk about Guru's hukam.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Help.
What? Where did you come from?
My boat. It capsized in the ocean. The crew are all lost. I made my way all the way here on this paddleboard. But this darn shark has been out to eat me the entire way. Please. Can you help me get to shore? This animal ate my paddle. And I ain't putting my hands in that water. I might never get them back, for goodness sake.
Oh my. Hang in there, Haiji. What should we do?
We must help this man.
Yes, but how?
I'll grab the inflatable donut and rope by the chair. You get some of the food you brought and mix it with some water. We'll throw the charm in the water, far from this castaway, then we'll toss the inflatable out and pull him in.
Great idea. I'll get right on it.
Hurry, Rajin. Time is of the essence.
Oh man. Am I gonna drown? Or get eaten by this damn fish? Or worse yet? Perhaps both.
Hey. You there. What is your name, my friend?
I'm Jack.
Fear not, Jack. We are going to get you to land safely. Don't be scared. Sharks can sense it. Can you be brave for me?
Yes, thank you. What else do you need me to do?
Just remain calm for now. My brother Rajin will throw out some food to distract the shark. Then I'll throw this lifesaver out to you, to which I've attached a rope. Grab hold tightly, and I'll pull you in. Are you ready?
Yes! Good plan. Whatever gets me on dry land and away from this vicious creature. I'm ready when you are.
Good, you're back. Toss the charm in the water, far from the raft.
You got it, boss.
Great, now I'll throw the line out. The shark took off after the food. Here comes the buoy, Jack.
Well done. I see it. I think I can grab it. Got it. Reel me in.
Sure thing, Jack. Hang on.
Thanks, buddy. I thought I was fish food. That shark almost ate the bait, mate.
You're safe now, Jack. Rest a while. You must be exhausted.
I am. I'm oh so tired. I can barely think straight. But I must go looking for the rest of my crew. Some may have washed up on shore.
Yes. Allow us to help you find them.
Thanks! Brother, I could use all the help I can get right now. I'll grab my go bag, just in case. It's got some emergency items we may need in it.
Great idea. I think I know where we can get some other things which may come in handy as well. But we must hurry, your people may be in danger.
You're right. I'll try to be quick.
Rajin. Are you in, brother? There very well may be people in danger.
Of course I am in, Haiji. We must help them. Besides, that darn shark is back. I don't wish to stay here any longer anyways.
Good, let's gather some supplies before we leave. This food and water, buoy and rope, and any other useful thing we can find.
What?
We are just waiting on Jack to return now. Then we can start the search for his missing friends.
Gee. I'm ready and everything handy is packed.
Good. I hope he isn't much longer.
Bhaiji, something just occurred to me again. It seems I'm getting more of these occurrences all the time these days.
Yes. That's bound to happen. What's on your mind this time?
Hukam, actually. I was thinking that if we hadn't been at this particular spot, we wouldn't have seen the shark. and we likely wouldn't have decided not to swim. But if we had gone swimming, we would have been in the same precarious situation as Jack was, with no one to save any of the three of us. But since we were here, at this specific location, at that precise time, we did see the shark, opting to sit here, on dry land, to have discourse on Guruji's hukam instead. Furthermore, because we remained here, we saw Jack, and thus were we able to save his life.
Yes.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time. I mean, what are the chances?
100% Rajin. Everything which happens is Guru's hukam.
So does that mean we are just like NPCs, like non-player characters in some sort of video game? Just as the My World could be viewed from the perspective of a simulation? Do we have free will? Or are we destined to play out the roles we are given no matter what?
Yes.
Yes to which part? Do we have freedom of choice? Or is everything that happens God's will?
It's both. Because Rajin, if you contemplate on it, you will realize they are one and the same thing, my brother.
So we are royalty, and we are God?
Everything is Waheguru, wouldn't you agree?
What?
And are we also a part of them?
Gee.
So how can free will, and divine order, or divine command, what we call hukam, be in conflict?
I guess they can't?
There you go, Rajin. I'm sorry, Jack. There are no signs of your friends. I only see a grand old sailing vessel docking at the port of Karachi.
They aren't any friends of mine.
Oh. But I thought you were concerned for their safety, no?
It's not their safety I worry about, brother. It's the safety of the people they are going after. Get deep, I have a confession. I haven't been entirely honest with you. You see, I didn't know who you were. I was confused and scared, but after you saved my life, I realized I could trust you completely. But it was too late. I had already told you so many lies. How was I to tell you the truth?
It is never too late to change your ways, Jack. What is the truth?
The truth is, the ship I arrived on did not actually sink, as I told you. The truth is I was hired to captain her, but there was a mutiny. I was thrown off. Left for dead. Fish food. The truth is, that is her, that vessel. Out there.
I see. That old vessel is the one you arrived on. What happened, Jack? Why did the crew mutiny?
Because I found out what their real mission was. Believe me. I was hired for a charter trip to Karachi. But when I found out...
Found out what, Jack?
When I found out what they were planning, I refused to navigate. I couldn't continue in good conscience.
What are they planning, Jack?
They are planning to steal some sort of scripture. The Guru something. They believe it contains clues to some kind of treasure.
It does contain treasures. But not the sort I presume these criminals want.
You're familiar with it?
Yes, Jack. From what you have told me, they are here to steal a sacred copy of Guru Granth Sahib Ji. Do they have land transportation? Where is their next destination?
Some small village near Ludhiana. Not that I know where that is.
Do not worry. I do.
They have a cargo helo, and a tactical one as well. Hey, listen. I'll help you in any way I can. I can't help feeling responsible for this. After all, I am the one who brought them here. Albeit, I had no ideas of their evil plans. Not to mention, I owe you my life.
Good. Because I will be the one needing your help this time, Jack.
And you have it.
We must hurry to inform the Khalsa.
The Khalsa?
Yes, Jack. Waheguru's army. That scripture contains Guru's wisdom. It is sacred. It is alive.
I have so many questions.
Yes. I imagine you do. And in good time I will answer them. But there is no time now. We must travel quickly. Are you sure you are ready? You may have to fight.
Yes, get deep. Brother, you are my captain now. And I am at your service.
Good. Let us hurry.
This just in. Widespread reports of an unauthorized ship docking near Karachi has the streets in a panic. We go live to Samir at the pier now for an update. Samir?
Yes. Ronnie, there is quite the fright here. I've received multiple eyewitness accounts of guns and ammunition aboard this strange vessel. No one seems to know why or when it arrived here in Karachi. Local police are reported to be on their way to investigate. The federal government has been informed of the situation as well.
Wow, that is quite a mystery, and it must be terribly scary for the locals in the village there. Is there anything else you can tell us?
Yes, Ronnie. As I said, people here are naturally scared for their safety. But no, unfortunately that is all we know for now.
Thank you, Samir. Please keep us updated.
I certainly will. Reporting live from Karachi Pier. This is Samir Kapoor.
What is this all about? Seems scary to me, husband Ji.
I'm sure this happens all the time, dear. It's probably nothing to worry about.
Rajan, you know I worry about these things. Will you at least call Jagat Deep Ji to see if the Khalsa knows anything more?
Huh. Ji. My darling sweet wife, I wouldn't want you to worry. I will make the call now if it will put your mind at ease.
Thank you, my sweet man.
Wow, a kiss, and I get to use this new telephonic I picked up from that nice robot fellow.
Yes! Right there. That's the sacred scripture I believe I need to find the ancient treasure of Bharat. I must speak with the captain. Captain. I've found it. We must change course immediately. We must alter course northeast. Bearing 125.16 by my calculations.
Noted, Doctor. Thanks for the update. I will make the necessary adjustments. But I hope you're sure about this. Fuel supplies are running low. A storm is coming. And we already threw the more experienced Captain Jack off the boat because he was being nosy and found out our plan. I would hate to get caught in the sea without fuel and only sail. It could spell disaster for us all.
Not to worry, Captain. My navigational measurements are extremely precise. As for Captain Jack, he's probably been eaten by sharks by now.
I certainly hope so, for all our sakes. Well, no time to lose, let's get after it, adjusting course now.
What did you find out, brother? Who is responsible for the attack on the village near Ludhiana? It's strange. There is solid evidence of a pirate ship carrying mercenaries. It apparently made berth near Karachi. 2 days before the attack, a crew member asked a man for directions to a small village in Punjab. Ludhiana is, as you are aware, a full day and night's drive from the port of Karachi. But remember, they have weapons, arrived by ship, and not to mention, that terrain is impassable by land. Yes. Surely they must have flown. However, there are no records of charter flights. But we have reason to believe a cargo helicopter en route, found from flight logs, is likely connected to this group, and another tactical chopper was on board, as per witness testimony. That is strange. Why so much artillery? We can only assume there are armored vehicles, and additional caches of weaponry, in that cargo chopper, until we can know for sure. We must remain ready on ready. Waheguru. What do you suppose they are looking for by G? Think. What do we have they might want? In the meantime, Inform all missiles of the Khalsa, and have orders sent to deploy forces from all 10 directions. Yes, sir. Going now, sir. What seems to be troubling you, Bhai Satpal Ji? Bhai Harminder. Bhai Harminder will fill you in on the details. He will be back shortly. I must attend to a few things. Understood, sir. I will get some water for him and await his arrival. Good.
Bhai Harminder. I am here to pick you and Bhai Satpal Ji up. There is more trouble near Ludhiana.
I know, brother. We need to get to the port near Karachi.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
To arrest the captain of that vessel.
Yes, but local police are already on their way there. A collaboration between Pakistani and Indian Special Forces. Bhai Jagatdeep Ji has made it very clear you and Bhai Satpal Ji must come with me to the treetop missile. These orders come straight from Jatadar Thakur Sahib Ji.
Bhai Satpal Ji has already left for the treetops. So it's just the two of us, brother. Okay. Whatever has been ordered is my command.
Yes, exactly. Shall we get going?
Yes, let's get a move on, Bhai Ji.
I got a new car, brother. Did you notice? It's pretty fast.
Yes. Very nice, Rajin. It's pretty and fast. I'm happy for you. I just hope it's fast enough to get to the missile in time.
In time for what?
In time that no one else loses their lives or loved ones.
Haji. I'll step on the gas.
Yes. Drive as fast as you can, whilst being safe.
Hut.
We've arrived. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Bhai Harminder. I thought you were on mission. Yes, Bhai Harminder, I was, but Bhai Satpal Ji and I are here to deliver a message. What is it? What's happened? We may have found the culprits responsible for the murders of those innocent village people near Ludhiana. We're back to warn everyone. It is necessary for the Khalsa to contact all missiles from all directions. The Khalsa should deploy troops to the destroyed village and surrounding areas, provided the Jathadars and 5 loved ones of each missile agree with our analysis. I don't understand the point of this. We have already gathered the evidence and intel from there. What else is left? Nevertheless, orders are orders. I will begin the process of informing the Jathadars through our various communication pathways. Very good. We'll need a strategy meeting. Gather the punch pyare from our missile. You got it, Harminder Ji. I'm on it. Jathadar Ji, we have this message from Bhai Harminder and Bhai Satpal. What are your orders, sir?
Yes, I am already aware. As you can see, Bhai Jagatdeep arrived before you. He has explained to us the situation as it is unfolding.
Bhai Jagatdeep? My apologies. I didn't see you there.
That's all right, Bhai Harminder. We have no time to waste on pleasantries. We need to discuss these matters and move quickly.
I see. Hopefully, we are not too late, and no one else gets hurt.
Do not worry, we understand the hukam. I will consult further with the 5 loved ones.
Yes, sir. I will take my leave.
Okay, come back in 10 minutes, and await further instructions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have been given our hukam. Our orders have been outlined. I will lead the charge. Send messages to the other leaders of the missiles. Gather our warriors and Shastras right away. Uttha, we have little time to waste.
Ji, sir.
We found their location.
Yes sir, heading to pick up these criminals now. I called for backup as well.
Good job. It is excellent we can work together as one people. Don't you think so?
It is indeed sir. I applaud your efforts.
Yours as well, young man. Now, let's get these scoundrels.
Yes, let's apprehend them before they can inflict any more harm on this continent.
Do you know why you have been arrested?
Yes! I confess. We were here to steal the sacred Guru Granth Sahib, which contains the ancient treasure of Bharat. I needed that map to get to the gold, rupees, diamonds, and all the valuable things it was going to lead us to. Now I'll never be rich.
You bloody idiot man. You don't have a clue, do you? I suppose one could think of Guru Granth Sahib Ji as a sort of treasure map, in a way, but it certainly will not lead you to any gold, rubies or diamonds.
You are lying to me. I know because you just contradicted yourself. It is a treasure map. It isn't a treasure map. Which is it? I bet you want the loot all for yourself. I've heard of you corrupt Indian cops.
You must be a complete moron. The treasure contained in Guru Granth Sahib Ji is not of any monetary value. It contains metaphorical rubies, gold, and diamonds. Yes, the priceless wisdom of the spiritual masters.
What?
How does it feel to be going to jail for being such a greedy, selfish, ignorant man?
Doesn't feel good. I feel pretty stupid right now.
As you should, and believe me, you will have plenty of time to think on how to be a better person in the future. Now, let's get you to where you and your friends belong. I'm done with you. Your trial should be a fun one to watch.
Pass the tissue paper, please.
Sorry. I used it all, doctor.
Rajan, what's on your mind? I can tell something is occupying your consciousness. Care to share?
Well, since we are in the laboratory studying light and particle physics, it got me thinking about your name.
What about it?
Well, your last name is Jyoti, which means a candle, a light, or bringer of darkness into light. Similar, if not the same as what Guru means.
Go on.
Well, when I studied particle physics, I learned a photon is a particle of light.
Yes?
And when I studied linguistics, I learned the word photon comes from the root photo.
And?
Phot and jot seem awfully similar.
Yes, Rajan. That's because they're the same thing. Actually, Rajan, the most ancient root of photo is the Sanskrit word bar, spelled B-H-A. When Romanized, bar means to shine. This was then transcribed into Greek as photo. The on part is a suffix, denoting an iron particle.
As in the name Bharati, and the ancient true name for the Indian subcontinent, Bharat.
Exactly.
Wow, I didn't know that, Bhai. What else can you tell me about the relationship between Jot and Phot?
When we say, so-and-so has Jot, that's because they have left this world for mukti, known also as liberation, nirvana, for those who didn't catch that. They have merged into Guruji. They have merged into the universe. They have attained the darshan of Guruji, and have been blessed with the ambrosial nectar of immortality. Upon hearing of this in ancient texts, Christians, and others throughout history, searched high and low, in the Middle East, Asia, and other places for this. What they called the Holy Grail. But one who would kill another for their own immortality is full of egotistical pride, greed, and wrath. They cannot attain it this way. It is impossible for those with these qualities. Those who lack humility, generosity, and compassion can never come close to immortality. Which is to say, they can never be close to Waheguru. Or as they, and we, may call them, Ram, Allah, God, or by other names.
So then, Guru knew of this vernacular?
Naturally.
So they knew it first?
This knowledge has been around forever. It's a matter of perspective, Rajan. It's a matter of looking inward, instead of outward, my friend. There are tribes in Africa which know more about the cosmos than researchers at the Large Hadron Collider. There are Sufis in the East who know the entire cosmos, inside, around, and about. And there are Gursikhs and Yogis in Bharat who gained this knowledge directly from Waheguru. All the knowledge is already available. You don't need the internet to access it. And you certainly don't need to potentially create black holes without knowing the consequences. Just because you can create something doesn't necessarily mean you should. As a metaphor, imagine a criminal who uses a gun to rob an innocent grocery store owner. They think they know what will happen, but actually they have no control over the outcome. Maybe they get shot with a bullet and die dishonorably. Maybe they end up shooting someone else and killing them. Maybe they end up in jail for the rest of their lives. They are not just playing with their lives. They are playing with everyone on earth in both circumstances. But ultimately they are mostly playing with their own. Because if they cause harm to others, regardless of their best intentions, since they have not contemplated the negative repercussions of their actions, or have, and decided to proceed anyways, knowing the potential harm it may inflict, they will be judged. Thus, they will return in reincarnation for many, many life cycles, before they are given an opportunity to do good again. And how can we blame them anyhow? They are looking for answers to life's major questions, just as many of us are, albeit going about it in a drastically different way. It is like when a drilling rig takes a core sample of the earth. Sure, you will discover many things about the rock and history. But how much of the ecosystem and paleontology are you destroying? You have no way of actually knowing if you have to drill to find out. A less destructive technique with modern technology could yield the same results. We are not here to judge them. That is up to Waheguru Ji Maharaj. May he show them mercy.
Haji Virji.
As Jesus Christ apparently said on the cross, forgive them, Lord. For they know not what they do.
Yes. I've read about them, of course.
They were here, on this earth, 1469 years before Guru Nanak was born.
Yes. I am aware. They died that year. This is where we get the Western calendar from. The Gregorian calendar. Since it is the year 2024 now, Jesus Christ died on the cross 2024 years ago. And A.D. is an abbreviation for after death, referring to this.
Did he? Or, if he died on the cross, as is the majority belief in the West, might have obtained his Jyoti Jot at this time?
That is to say, was exalted by God into heaven?
Yes, Rajan. He too was a spiritual master.
He too was here to spread the message from Waheguru? From God?
Yes.
I see. I love Jesus' teachings too. Of course. But it is hard for me to know what he actually said sometimes, because there are many versions of the many different stories told by many different people, and many different versions of the Bible as well.
Right. So we get our knowledge in Sikhi directly from the accounts of Guruji, written by them personally, in their lifetime as human avatars, and through Guru Granth Sahib Ji, the word lives on this earth forever. As it does everywhere in the universe. Guru is the word. And the word is Guru. Guruji is waiting for us to become like them so we can be with them.
What? Okay. Okay. This is a wonderful talk, however, I think we got sidetracked. What were we talking about before, brother?
CERN? And particle accelerators all over the globe run by various countries?
That's it. Please continue, sir. What potential negative consequences could we expect?
Well, Rajan, we simply don't know, do we? You tell me. How can one know what one does not know?
Through the scientific method?
That is just one way. But yes. So then, what does the scientific method tell us about particle accelerators?
That there is a potential for creating miniature or tiny black holes from this endeavor actually.
Exactly. And do we know what consequences this will have?
Well, they say none. But that is also what they said about the pandemic. And don't get me started on the treatments. I am not a conspiracy theorist.
Right. So?
So we don't really know at all actually.
You, sir, are correct.
Hey, have you ever heard of the Mandela effect?
So you actually are A conspiracy theorist?
No. Just curious. Are you going to tell me or what?
Sure, I've heard about it. Experienced it even. It could be collective mismemory perhaps. Or it could be something else. I don't know for certain. But I have my speculations. But we just don't know enough about it.
Nor do we know the long-term or even short-term effects of particle accelerators smashing protons together.
Exactly.
Well, whatever happens, we will be held to account for what we do in this world of Maya.
Right again, brother.
Okay, but, Bhaiji, I have another question.
Ask away.
Well, I've been doing some reading lately. Have you ever heard of this philosophy? It states that 85% of people are followers, 10% of people are leaders, and the remaining 5% of humans are observers? I don't really understand the message being delivered in this. How do we know which category we belong to?
It is akin to those who are awake in this world and those who are asleep. This philosophy you read about does not suggest this can't change, does it?
No. I don't think so.
Right. So then, you can choose to be whoever you want to be. You make the decisions for yourself with Guruji's Kripa. Society has no true power to decide these rules, only Waheguru Ji does, and they are compassionate to you. They decide the outcome of such endeavors. You need not worry about it. All is in their immaculately capable hands. It is up to you, if you want, to follow, lead, or observe, is the message I hear. It is up to you, in this philosophy, to decide whether you want to follow, lead, or observe. When you are complacent with a system, which provides for you, despite its corruption, greed, and violence in all its forms, or, you're happy with a system of justice which provides for you and hopefully all people, you will choose to be a follower. There is nothing wrong with this, if it is the latter situation. When you want to make a change for good, you will choose to be a leader. There is nothing wrong with this. One may also choose to be a leader for nefarious purposes, such as greedily accumulating as much monetary wealth as possible, taking away from those who need clean water, food, shelter, and other sustenances for human life, which is the right of all beings on this planet. And when you think about it, as all just to playing itself out, the way it's intended, according to Guruji's hukam. Yes, of course this brings up an argument regarding free will versus fate. But, they are not opposites, and can be occurring at the same time, which may seem counterintuitive to many. When one reaches this inflection point or state of mind, they break free from the invisible chains of their slave circumstances. They break free mentally, which inevitably leads to a journey of seeking and self-discovery. They will choose another path in the physical, Maya world. Maybe they emigrate to another country, maybe they change careers, or any number of changes which are directly decided by Waheguru and them together. When they, or you, reach this inflection point, when life is so unbearable in the present circumstances of your mind, and the illusion and delusion which is this world, inevitably, a change is gonna come, as a man named Sam Cooke once famously said. They sung this in a song, because of their faith in the Almighty. The change we in seeking want is essentially the same. The change we aspire to is total and complete surrendering to the will, the hukam of our Guru. He will resolve our affairs as we work to resolve them. Love is the answer, Arjun. Love for oneself. Love for others. Seeing Guruji in all people and things. Rejecting hate, rejecting our ego. Peace. Love. Respect. But, do you know what the caveat is?
What? You have to give it to get it.
Give the man a prize.
Good one, Virji.
No need to be so grumpy all the time, is there?
Not at all.
Now that you have faith, Guruji will never let go of your hand.
What?